Have you ever seen people laugh at someone who is suffering? Have you ever watched a person fall and instead of helping, others clap and mock? Life has a strange way of teaching lessons. This is the story of Sharday, a woman who tasted shame, mockery, and pain, but rose again in a way no one expected. A story that will remind you that today's humiliation can become tomorrow's celebration. Sit well and listen. Sharday stood in front of the compound, crying like the sky had fallen on her shoulders. Her dress was old, her slippers almost broken, and a heavy black bag sat on her head. Behind her, 3 people laughed loudly. Their laughter was so sharp, it cut her heart like a knife. Auntie Tunu pointed at her and shouted, "See her, Madam High and Mighty. Look at her now." The other 2 joined the laughter. Even strangers stopped to stare. Sharday's voice shook as she whispered, "God, help me." Her husband, Kunle, had just lost his job. The landlord had kicked them out, and now the same neighbors who used to greet her with fear mocked her like she was nothing. She wanted to run, but where would she go? Just months earlier, Sharday lived in a neat 2-bedroom flat. She wore nice clothes, used expensive perfume, and spoke with pride. People called her Madam City Face. She hardly greeted anyone. She never helped anyone. She believed she would never fall. But when Kunle's company closed, their money finished quickly. Their fridge became empty. Their electricity was cut. Their friends disappeared. Sharday began walking long distances to look for work. But everywhere she went, people whispered, "Is that not the woman who once looked down on us?" Even children in the street laughed when she passed. One day, she sat inside their small room and cried. She had no money for food, no hope, no support. Only her tears kept her company. Auntie Tinu was the leader of the laughter gang. She enjoyed Sharday's pain like entertainment. Whenever Sharday came out to wash clothes for people just to earn a little money, Auntie Tinu and her friends would gather and laugh. "See her washing plates. Is this not the same woman who acted like a queen?" Sometimes they even took pictures of her secretly. They shared them in group chats with captions like, "From boss lady to laundry lady." The humiliation was too much. But one person never laughed, a calm man named Bode. Bode watched quietly from a distance. Whenever Sharday struggles with her bucket of water, he helped her carry it. One afternoon he said softly, "Life humbles us so we can learn. Do not give up. No judgment, no mockery, just kindness." And that small kindness kept Sharday going. Sharday decided she would not die in shame. She saved every small coin she earned from washing clothes. She cleaned houses. She swept compounds. She carried loads for people in the market. Slowly, she saved enough money to start a tiny laundry business. She washed clothes with so much care that customers kept coming. People loved her honesty and neatness. Soon, her name spread across the area. One morning, the wife of a local politician visited her shop. "Are you the Sharday that washes clothes so well?" She asked. "I want to wash my husband's clothes." That day changed everything. Her business grew. She expanded. She bought a better washing machine. She got a small delivery bike. Her life began to shine again. Then something unexpected happened. A newspaper published a story. From mockery to success. The woman who refused to give up. Her picture was everywhere. Everyone wanted to hear her story. Everyone wanted to hear from her. Auntie Tinu and her friends stood at the gates, shocked. The same Sharday they mocked had now become successful. Her car stopped outside the compound. She stepped out wearing a neat modern outfit, smiling softly. Auntie Tinu cleared her throat and said, "Sharday, we are sorry. Life is unpredictable." Sharday looked at her gently. "No anger, no bitterness, only wisdom. Mockery does not define a person," she said. "God lifts whoever he chooses. Today I rise. Tomorrow, another person will rise. Let us learn to be kind. Auntie Tinu's eyes filled with tears, and in the biggest twist of all, Sharday helped her son get a scholarship for school. The same people who laughed at her now received help from her hands. Never laugh at someone who is struggling. Life can change at any moment. Pride falls, but humility rises. Kindness can turn enemies into family. God can lift anyone at any time. Mockery is cheap. Compassion is powerful. And destiny will always find its way.